my God. What the? What?
Did you tell me this was over? There ain't no use talking it over. Yeah, or can you try to tell me sooner? Or can you tell me it was over?
Major props to Jimmy and Terry for putting this stuff together and using, original loops, original sounds, keyboard performances, as well as, like I'm going to show you, lifting things strategically from other works and putting them in and making them fit in a really cool, sort of messy way. All right, here's the bass percussion layers.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Wow.
Da, 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 da. Notice the pitch in there? I think that's really neat. I love that kind of thing. Excellent, gritty, girthy, cool sounds. But this really gets interesting when we recognize this track. Check it out. Knowledge loop. Okay. And then here. You guessed it.
Oh, snap. I was slow.
Knowledge loop is lifted directly from Janet Jackson Knowledge, and they've put it in here and to make it work.
So part of Janet's DNA in terms of her music is in within Michael Jackson's Scream. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, that I love this song way more now. Oh, wow.
I messed with it just enough. That's what good sampling, that's what good arranging does. And, okay, another interesting thing. Oh, let's listen here as we put it in with the rest of what's going on.
That's a lot going on.
You wouldn't really go, oh yeah, that's from Knowledge. You wouldn't do that unless you heard it like this. So cool. This glass break loop is from In the Closet.
In a Closet. Yeah, that's right. Wow. How am I that slow? How did I recognize? Yo, that's crazy. In a Closet. Wow. So you really use bits of what? That, yo, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam, yo. That's crazy. You really use beats and pieces of different songs in here. You hear the breath. Ah!
Oh. Now, if that's not cool enough, check out these beatboxing loops that, again, like a lot of the other mixes, you just don't hear. You sense them, but you don't really hear them. Here is, we're going to start with the MJ Loop 1. Okay, check this out. Okay, now we're going to do Loop 2.
What?
That's pretty cool.
I didn't even know he was beatboxing on here, or they use a loop of him beatboxing on here. That's
And
yeah, that's
loop
in the
3,
closet. Yeah, that's in the closet.
I mean, really sliced up. Much
He
more
really
sliced up
sliced it
than
up.
one.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. Michael Jackson beatboxing loops 2 and 3 are also from In the Closet. And number 1, I think it's there too. I think it's from In the Closet. It's interesting how they were so much more slicey with 2 and 3, but they're still, you know. It's definitely a sampled loop.
You can even hear the foot stomping with Mike foot stomping when he's doing that.
But it's got all his signature, you know, those, you know, percussive plosives and the inhale breaths and so cool. But you put this together with the stuff that was written custom for the song, and you get this edgier, messier, unrefined, sound that is at the same time so clean and perfect. You don't really get that unless you do this. Yeah, let's lift from here, let's lift from there, let's do this. This is a unique sound. That cool syncopation in there, and then let's bring in the prominence of the knowledge loop right here. So cool. The guitars are also quite interesting to me on this. And wow, did they make the most of fake guitars. Listen to these. The way they interact back and forth, it's just so cool. Listen. Triggered, looped, sampled, keyboards. Combining some of these with the other keys. That's pretty special.
That's crazy.
Okay. Check it out here. Various keys. To the not too trained ear, and I would include myself in this, I wouldn't necessarily pass this off as keys.
Me neither.
In isolation, sure.
Like like the way they played it, it sounds too together to sound like it's with keys. Like whoever did that. Like the fact that they slice, like there's a lot of slicing up to put together. Like there's a lot of slicing up of different sounds to put together to all sound cohesive. Like this is wild. In fact, that is not real instrumentation. Is all like keys and things. Like it's wow. A lot of samples and looping and bruh.
And check out the strings here. It says strings. That's neat sounding though. Lots of various samples and there we go. There's the strings. They just subbed in. They're comped. The correct word is summed. Sorry. Now we get to dive into the vocals. And if you saw the Janet documentary some years back, you'll know that Michael and Janet were having this interaction, and Michael was like, man, I want that black cat sound out of your voice. I want mean Janet for this. And it's really fun to hear Janet and Michael's interplay here on this track in isolation. You get a sense for this, especially watching the video, of, there's the hoots and the hollers and the rhythmic things that they both do. But when you get to hear it without all the other music in there, it is extra genius. The way they pocketed between each other and arranged things. Also, the group vocals, there's some imperfections, and there's some hidden Easter eggs here that... Okay, let's just get into it.
Yeah, please do.
Shuffling. Interesting. But even like that right here, right? You've got this, Michael's doing this rhythm thing. And then Janet comes in on the upbeat.
Like she was matching Michael's energy.
Michael's signature, stomping and full body vocal performance, right?
I'm tired of injustice. I'm tired of the scheme. Lies are disgusting. So what does it mean, Daddy? What kicked me down? I got to get up. Check that the sounds. The whole system sucks, Daddy.
The way that the mic proximity, you can tell he's just dancing around. Also, There's not intermittent groove, but sometimes he lets up on that foot. But you can tell the groove is in his body, not in his foot. But this mic proximity thing's awesome. Like, he's just dancing around and hooting and hollering away from the mic here.
The whole system sucks, Daddy.
And the fact that he allows space, like the space to be like, they're like and then Janet comes right in, like, like we keeping all that in there. Like some artists get so concerned about keep filling this, like allow the song to play. Do what you do. Allow the song to play, and just be one with the music. Michael always said, like, be one with the music. Like, allow the music to, don't overthink it. Just allow the music to do what it's going to do. And then however you express it is what it's going to be. But
It's big in the shadow, big in the light. You tell me I'm wrong, then you better prove you're right. You're selling out souls, but I care about mine. I've got to get stronger, and I won't give up the fight.
This is what I'm talking about right here. I mean, first of all, there's this grit to Janet that is being transferred from Michael here.
Yes.
But this part right here, this is Michael.
Care about mine. I've got to get strong.
The mine and the it is so one voice and so in the pocket. What's even more amazing about it is you don't really hear or see Michael do anything else. He's keeping time, he's keeping groove, and then he comes through just right there for that one little moment. Yeah, he's supporting here with some groove.
You tell me I'm wrong, then you better prove you're right. You're selling out souls, but I care about mine. I've got to get stronger, and I won't give up the fight. With such confusions, don't it make you wanna scream? Make you wanna scream. You're bash abusing, victimized within a scheme.
Oh, these interactions here are just priceless. Listen to the bleed in Michael's mic here. Okay, and then back here.
That's
Shuffling
insane.
papers. Next part of the song. Cool stuff. But this right here.
You're bash abusing, victimized within a scheme.
It's those things. It's the woos and stuff like that that really make me smile.
You're trying to go with every lie they scrutinize. Somebody please have mercy, cause I
these unison parts, the saturation, the blending of their voices. I mean, not to get cheesy, but total brother-sister awesomeness here, right?
Yes,
like,
yes, absolutely.
They sound
one
the same
yes.
and different. And
Somebody please have mercy, cause I just can't take it. Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Big
and that, like that sort of thing that's happening where you have the whoo and the downbeats happening, and it's so spontaneous yet so locked in.
Stop pressuring me. Big stop pressuring me. Just stop. You just stop doing that. Stop pressuring me. You just stop.
Okay, now listen to this. These are some of the Easter egg things that you don't hear.
Pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop.
Okay, listen in the context of Michael's line, his lead line.
Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me.
Very, very subtle additions where he's breathing or clapping or slapping or something in slightly different places than the lead line, but it really begins to be magical when you combine all three of these, because the syncopation's just, it's like, I don't know how that's really happening.
Yes.
Just stop. You just stop doing that. Stop pressuring me. You just stop. I'm tired of your dealing.
Let's listen to some of these background vocals real
Yeah, let's see
quick.
what Janet doing. Yeah.
Pressuring me.
Beautiful.
Pressuring me.
Wow.
Pressuring me. Make me wanna scream. Stop
That sounds like all.
me. Just stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Make me wanna scream.
Okay.
That feels like all Janet in terms of like her style. That feels like Janet right there. Like, again, like they blended all their sounds together. They're looping stuff they already use, and they're infused, and they became one. But yet they're still their selves. Like they're still. It's just, bruh. Like what the fuck? Like this is insane.
And then you've got these, right? The wonderful harmonies.
Your back's abusing.
Oh my God.
Notice how not perfectly in tune those vocals are. This is part of why this track and a lot of tracks produced in this era and before, but especially in this era, because things were so layered. You were getting a lot more tracks, a lot more capabilities in terms of, you know, subtle digital manipulation, and you could stack things. But it wasn't so easy to just make everything perfect. Quantization really wasn't part of like analog signals, and pitch correction was way more difficult. You'd have to speed things up or slow them down or run them through convoluted digital things to make it work. And so what you're left with here is, oh, no, this is good, this is raw, and they leave it in.
I didn't even know that
And
was.
then again here.
My God. What the? What?
Wow.
What?
Okay. Now, listen to this one more
Nah,
time.
that's insane.
Make everything perfect.
That's freaking
Quantization-
insane.
And again here. Wow. Okay.
My heart
Now-
can't take this.
Listen to this one more time.
Wow. Actually, I didn't even do that on purpose. And I just can't take. That's crazy. I didn't even do that on purpose. Yo.
Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Just stop. You just stop doing that. Stop pressuring me.
This you and I know this part. I wonder which part was recorded first. This
Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me.
or this.
Stop fucking with me. Just stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Make me wanna scream.
I put money on it. That was the second. This was done first, but then they're like, we probably need a cleaner version of that. And then they said, Michael probably like, we got to put this somewhere in here. Just even if we just say it one time, we got to put that in there. So that's probably what it was. Originally, it was going to stop effing with me. And they're like, oh, Michael, we can't make that the hook. All right, we'll keep that in there. We'll disguise it. But at least let me get one off in that motherfucker. As Michael, who doesn't really curse ever, like, let me give it one. Let's do one. You're like, okay. That's probably how it went.
Stop fucking with me. Just stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Make me wanna scream.
They get it in there once, but you can see it is the whole way through.
All
it
the
is
way through.
Everywhere where this other part is.
That's crazy.
Since getting these, I have listened to the main mix over and over again, and it's not there. If it is there, it is so low they just put it in to spite. You don't hear it. What's interesting is when you put them together, and this is what I thought maybe they had done. They did something like, put this in.
Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Make me wanna scream. Stop pressuring me. Just stop. Just stop doing that.
You can put it at a level here, and you can bring it in and out,
really hear
where you get that. You get that upbeat thing that this line has that the pressuring line does not have. Listen to the difference in rhythm.
Stop fucking with me. Just stop fucking with me. Stop.
The da, 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 the upbeat da. And then you put them together.
Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Make me wanna scream. Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Make me.
I don't
Touching
know.
like.
Is it there? Is it not? Super interesting and cool to hear this, like, what's not there, or maybe is it? That's what I love about working through some of this stuff.
Do this. I'm tired of you telling the story your way. You call the confusion. You think it's okay, Debbie.
You're changing the rule, boy. You're playing the game. I can take you much longer. I think I might go insane.
The call and response here is just amazing. It's, again, so spontaneous, yet it's not spontaneous. They've rehearsed this and planned this and gone over this hundreds of thousands of times probably. But they make it feel spontaneous even though it's so calculated and genius.
Make me wanna scream.
With such confusion, don't it make you wanna scream?
Make you wanna scream.
You bash, abusing, victimized within the scheme.
Scream it, baby. You find your pleasure scandalizing every lie.
Oh, Father, please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it.
Soul.
I think I really wish Janet would have got more into like her rock bag. Like Black Cat, like Michael said, like I think she could have really on some Tina Turner type, like on some rock. Like she's to me like she was unparalleled when it came to R&B, but like if she went more into that rock space, woo. But yo, I just love the back and forth and like it just feels free. Like Michael's belts every song, but this one feels different. It feels like he's really getting a release. Baby. Like it feels like he's really getting a release in terms of what the song means to him. And the same for Janet. You can feel it. Like you can just feel it. Like it just yeah.
I love how it distorts too.
Oh, Father, please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it.
Oh.
Just stop
Busting
stop
with
your
me.
pressure.
Just stop busting with me.
Stop
fucking with me.
Now listen here.
Stop fucking with me. Just stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Big, want to scream. Stop fucking with me.
And then listen to Michael.
Stop your pressure. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop your pressure. Stop your pressure. Stop fucking with me. Big, want.
So even the initial comp leads are different.
Oh my God, can't believe what I saw as I turned on the TV. This evening, I was disgusted by all the injustice, all the injustice.
Again, if you watch the doc, please go watch the Janet doc of them putting this together and her just seeing her read the words, write it, and then she already knows the tone and how she wants to portray and perform that portion. And just, oh my God, I'm a kid and leaving the TV this evening, and I discussed all the justice. Like, it's like, the way it sways, like, it just, God, these guys are just, Michael and Jan just on another level.
Oh, the weeping, right?
We're such delusions, don't it make you wanna scream? Make you wanna scream. You bet your beauty make you wanna scream in the scheme. You're trying to go with every line they scrutinize. Oh, brother, please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it, no.
I love how they get more and more free and off and ad-libby
Right.
as the song goes on.
Yeah.
That's another thing that is more unique to this era. It's just like they are screaming. They're wearing their emotions on their sleeves. They're frustrated.
Just like I said, yeah.
You can tell that there's so much genuine feeling and realness
I just
in
said that,
this
yeah.
track. Partially because of the way it was produced and things were kind of pieced together, but partially because they're angry. And this is their response. This is just so neat to
This is before social media. You couldn't post how you were feeling. You could have posted an emoji, whatever. Like, this is the outlet for how they got things out. Like, it's different today. Like, artists, the problem I think with social media and things like that nature, and they don't have an outlet to really get their emotions out because they already get it out. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the music, you can just tell like they were more emotionally connected in their music. Now, like, you just don't feel that no more. And I think a lot of it because this was their outlet. A lot of artists use their art, whether it's music, writing, whatever have you, to get it out. Today, they just don't do that. So it's just like, man.
see this level of vulnerability that you don't see, you don't hear, and it's sort of mixed away.
Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Big, want to scream. Stop pressuring me. Pressuring me. Pressure. Yeah. Big, make you wanna scream. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop the pressure. Stop. Yeah. Big, wanna scream. Stop. Blame it on yourself. Just stop. Ain't nobody fault. Stop pressuring me. Big, wanna scream. Stop pressuring me.
All the ad-libs are just priceless, just priceless.
Stop.
What?
Just stop.
Not Janet with the ad-lib.
Stop. Stop. You big scream. Stop. Pressuring me. Just
You can hear Michael's voice. I wonder, I mean, I know this is a comp, but you can see it even in the waveform when you zoom out and take a look at the whole comp. Look at how much louder he is here than here. Yeah. His mic proximity has changed. His voice is tired. You can tell that they've done a lot of this front to back just by looking at the waveform and listening to his performance here towards the end. He's a lot grimier and grittier towards the end here. He is spent.
blame it on yourself. Stop just doing me dirty. Stop doing bad. Blame it on me dirty. Stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Just stop pressuring me. Big bump the screen. Pressure.
Wow, wow, wow. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, for going through this and discovering new things about this song. This era, Michael Jackson, came out when I was really starting to embrace my own musical tastes. And so it's extra special to me. Like, this era is what sticks with me the most. And to be able to dive into things that have been there in some form from the very beginning, from its very inception, and to know how things have come together, oh, it's just so special. I'm glad you could share this with me. Again, if you'd like more help with your own voice in any way, shape, or form, click that link below and join my free voice course. Be sure to check out my playlist of extensive Michael Jackson multi-track analysis videos. We'll see you for more.
Again, just listen to the end, like he was talking about. I was going to bring it up. Michael, he was able to make, like, he's not even audible by the end. Like, it's not, like, you can't tell what he's saying. But that's part of it, right? When you're so angry, sometimes you can't even get out what you're trying to say. It's just some type of, like, again, I don't know if that was intentional or it's just, he was just going with whatever he felt, but it's just like, he's not even saying words at this point. It's like, I'm way past words at this point. Blame it on yourself. It's just like, like, just like, God. And again, Janet, like, doing her thing. I'll put money. It's probably Jen that wanted to make it stop effing with me. And she wanted to, that's why she said it the whole time. she wanted to do that, stop effing with me. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, man. The only track we got of Michael and Janet in their prime together is everything, man. Again, not knowing that they had other songs looped in here with this. And again, the background harmonies. God, that is insane to me. The ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah. Cause you hear it in the song, but it's so faint that you don't get to hear the real, how beautiful it is of that. But yeah, those are the GOATs, man. That's how the GOATs get it done. Again, Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam, that's how the GOATs do it, dog. It's just, damn. But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things. Ain't gotta go home. Do gotta get to step in. Peace.
I know.